Hi, Ross here. Hope you're all doing good and well. Today we're going to look at the Nobels ODR-Mini 2. So very long ago in the ancient 1900s, the Nobels ODR-1 was a secret weapon for a lot of players. Now, it was kind of overlooked or certainly misunderstood because it was a green overdrive pedal. And obviously there's a very, very popular green overdrive pedal that has a distinctive sound. The ODR doesn't sound anything like that. It has its own thing. It kind of can have a mid-range hum, but it can also be quite transparent and quite scooped, so it does a ton more stuff, and this kind of mythical spectrum control through a lot of people. So fast forward a million years, and guys like Tom Bukovac and Tim Pierce have kind of spilled the beans and told the world that the Nobels ODR is one of, if not the greatest overdrive pedals that you can buy. So Nobels have done a ton of different versions, not just over the years, but more recently as well, including mini versions. And the one that I really like the look of was kind of not a version 2, but the ODR-2. So you had external controls for bass cut, more gain, and this, that, the other. But they did a mini version, which looks like that. So I was very excited. That kind of suited a pedalboard build that I've been working on for a while, more on that in another video. So I got in touch with my buddy Tom from Audio Distribution Group, who distribute Nobels in the UK, and a very old friend who works for Nobels themselves, and managed to get hooked up with the ODR-Mini 2. Thank you so much for that, Tom, and Sandy, of course. Very, very greatly appreciated, and it will come to good use. And I apologize for this video taking so long to get to, but life has been somewhat chaotic. Anyway, moving on. So very, very excited to get the Nobels, plugged it in, and it was just, right, that's what I was missing. I can kind of not do the tube screamer thing, but do the mid-hump thing if I want to. And I don't really use tube screamers. I literally have one tube screamer and everything else is nothing like. So I want something that can kind of get in that ballpark, but also do a ton of other stuff. I'm about versatility, and the Nobels ODR absolutely does that. So let's plug it in, let's turn some knobs, see what kind of noises we can make, and you can see for yourself how versatile this pedal is. Okay, here we go, Nobels ODR-Mini 2. We're going to use a Sir Classic into a Boogie Lone Star with a Nobels ODR-Mini 2 in the middle. Here is the clean signal. Bridge pickup. Yeah, such a great sound in its own right. And here we go, all the knobs at noon, Nobels ODR-Mini 2. Going to be really difficult not to play kind of country and Americana with this. It's so associated with that, but I will try and vary it up a little bit. And that was not a great start at doing that. Okay, let's do the thing where we drive down, level up. And that kind of shows you that it's somewhat transparent. Now if we cut the bass a wee bit. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing in that, in the room. Let's bring in some drive. Let's go up there. Yeah, I think you can tell I quite like that sound. Let's do that. Oh, that's awful. It's a good rhythm tone. I'll just throw my pick away. Please hold. Okay, back in the riff. Okay, back in the riff. Yeah, great rhythm sound. Yeah, like that a lot. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to change key because I've been in A for a little while. So let's explore the bass cut. A full bass. A lot of bass in there and cut all the way up. So it's not like really drastic. I wouldn't say it's subtle, but it's not kind of night and day. It just kind of tightens up the line a wee bit. There's definitely a case for having two of these things. With different settings or more if you're so inclined. Okay, spectrum. So this does a bunch of stuff. It controls treble and bass frequencies at the same time and cuts or boosts. And if we go all the way off, that should be kind of mid-rangey. And so it is. Tuning break. Yeah, definitely kind of quite a juicy mid-range flavor. Let's take the drive down and level up for that. Bit more drive. Yeah, you can hear it kind of scooping out. So I would put more bass in for that. Quite sharp with no gain, so let's do that. wanted to get to shred territory, kind of the spectrum all the way up and the bass cut all the way up. Yeah, it kind of does that thing. Oh, no, level. Can't do that with a tube screamer. That's interesting. So bass cut all the way up and the spectrum all the way down. It's kind of almost like an AM radio. I don't know what that was. It was a mess. Okay, there you go. Through a Fender amp. If you want to hear it through a Marshall amp, let me know in the comments and I will do that. So as you can hear, there's a ton of different sounds in there from, I mean, when I say clean boost, I mean like super transparent clean boost, add a little bit here on that, whatever you like. It's killer. Obviously the Lone Star is very, very high headroom, so it wasn't really pushing the front end that much, but you put it into a lower headroom amp and there is tons of level in there, tons of gain if you want it, tons of EQ. That spectrum control is insane. It just does so much with the turn of one knob. I love that. And obviously the bass cut just really kind of tightens things up. It's not dramatic, which I like. It's just subtle. It does what it needs to do and nothing more. So there you go. The Nobels ODR-Mini 2. You will get similar results out of the other pedals in the range. So go and check those out. I'll leave links in the description below. Again, thank you to Tom. Thank you to Sandy. Thank you to Nobels and Audio Distribution Group. And thank you guys for watching. If you can subscribe, hit like, let me know if you've got a Nobels, if you prefer it to a Tube Screamer, or if you prefer the Tube Screamer or another overdrive pedal. If there is a drive pedal that you absolutely cannot live without, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I have one and if I can demo it for you. So again, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.